What's going on, tribe? What's good? This is continuation of the podcast. I haven't done any in months, and this is just me kind of getting right back into it. I'm on my way to drop off something to a store for where I work right now. You guys probably know, probably won't know, just by looking behind me if you guys are seeing, and if not, then you guys are gonna have to check the YouTube and check it. Maybe even not. If you're watching this on Spotify, I think I can upload this. Or if you're hearing this on Spotify, sorry, I think you can actually watch this. What you call it as a video there. So that'll be pretty interesting. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of. I want to start taking advantage of the drives because I'm a driver for work. I still am. If you guys have been keeping up with the last videos, I still drive, and I want to start taking advantage of the drives to make to make content. I can easily just I don't have like what you call it unlimited Wi-Fi, like the unlimited 4G or 5G whatever. On the phone, I have like limited data. I only get what I need because I'm around Wi-Fi all the time anyways. So I've never had to pay for service, but I've thought about doing these drives as a live, just so I can interact with people while I drive, as opposed to it just being myself. And I think eventually I will do that. Like once I have like a good little group of followers, um, aka GiNkO tribe members. That's right. Yeah, I think it would be very interesting. It'll definitely keep me entertained on my drive. Like just every once in a while when I can peek and just kind of check on the chat and see if there's any questions. It'll give me something. Give me something to speak on the drive. Just keep me up. There's a lot of times I don't know what it is about this van that I drive in, but this van got like it's like I don't know if it's the hop or the bounce or something, but that shit gets me sleepy every single time I'm in here. So hopefully this can start remedying that. Start checking the camera to make sure that I'm recording myself pretty good. I have this right now pretty. Oh shit. I have it pretty set up in a way where like I have the phone. I have two rubber bands on the visor. Can I make it? No. I got two rubber bands on the visor, and then I have the phone being held by the rubber bands. So that's how you're able to see me like how you're seeing me now. So if you guys are like interested in doing content like podcast stuff or even like a vlog or you got something to talk about and you're stuck in traffic, yo, get you a phone holder, get you some rubber bands or some hair ties or whatever you can get your hands on, put it up against the visor, and then just start talking, yo. Like you'd be surprised what'll come up. Like I've been seeing a lot of things on people mentioning it's the video that they don't think is gonna make it and do good. That's the one that blows up, which is crazy. So I invite y'all. If any of y'all been starting like me, like all these little things I've been doing for the clothing brand, I've been forcing myself completely out of my element, out of my comfort zone for everything in this regard. And I don't dislike it. Like I don't mind doing things out of my comfort zone if how do I describe it? If I can get something out of it or if I can learn from it even or just enjoy it like as in enjoy the moment. Like for example, if I were to go out with my significant other, and if it like I normally don't like to go out, but she does. So when I take her out, it like even though I don't like to go out at the moment, I'm enjoying it because I'm with her. Like being in her presence is what I'm enjoying. Like everything else that ends up happening is just what ends up happening. But I'm more concerned about spending time with her. At that point, I don't care what we're doing. We can be doing whatever. So that's kind of how I see it. So when it comes to this, kind of think about it like the same way. Like I want to be able to talk to you guys. I want to be able to engage with followers and people who just comment and people interested in the content I'm putting out, which I'll update you guys on right now on all the stuff that I'm planning on doing. And I lost my train of thought. That will happen a lot for me. Just so you know, I will lose my train of thought. and somehow it will end up coming back. Not right now though, apparently. But yeah, okay. So since I got sidetracked, let's go. I guarantee you, I'm gonna come back to this at some point. Let's go to the content that I want to be doing, right? So on the apparel channel, I'm gonna be doing a lot of sketches. I want to be doing like daily sketches, like 5-10 minute videos of people just seeing me sketch. I might even do like a whole sketch session and then just break it down. That might exactly be what I do, is just have a whole like sketch session and break it down. And like I said, right now, I'm just gonna be focused on making videos and hopefully reaching people that like the content and enjoy the same things I do. And then once I have people following me, people that I just feel like, okay, if I can go live, people would actually watch. Uh, then I want to go live. I want to be able to engage with people and talk with them, even mid sketch. Like if anybody has questions and stuff like that. Like I wasn't a natural born artist. Like I learned it. Like my drawing back in the day was horrible. That shit was shit. And I had my best friend. He was a great artist, and he taught me how to draw. And then it ended up being just a skill that I just developed over time. I always drew in like middle school and high school, and that's something that just always kept the skill up. Like if I was at school and I finished doing something, like I finished doing my work, if I wasn't sleeping in class, I was drawing. And if I got woken up, the teachers would be like, you can't be asleep. I was like, well, I'm done. And they would legit check my work right there. Like, oh, you're done? Like, yeah, like I'm waiting on y'all. Like everybody's talking. I could either be another speaker and just talk and disrupt the class, or you could just let me put my head down. I'll wait till we're ready to check this shit, and then we could be on my way. So 9 times out of 10, they'll check my paperwork to see if I was bullshitting. I did pretty good in school, so a lot of the times my shit was right. They sent me back down. They'd be like, okay, all right, you good. Same thing with me listening to music and headphones in class. Like I used to have headphones all the time, to the point where like the dean of the high school even recognized it. Like there was a day where I didn't show up, and she was like, there's something off about you. And I just let her figure it out just to see if she would come across it. And she was like, you don't have headphones on. And I was like, yeah, Miss Nakata, that's exactly correct. I don't. Gardena High School alumni, yeah. Class of 07, 007, year of the golden eye, last of the 80s babies. That was our school motto. If anybody ever catches wind of this from Gardena, yo, what's good? I don't know if y'all remember me or not, but yeah, Sergio Perez, not the Formula One driver. So, yeah, so the channel's gonna have sketching. Like the logo, I drew that myself. I do a lot of my own drawing and designs and stuff like that. So all the shirts that's going to be coming up in my clothing brand, that's all going to be stuff I draw. Perhaps some, I might integrate something that I will see and then have my own sketch like above it, like an overlay. Or I've even thought about looking at how I can do like AI generated images with my logo, like have my logo in the image and have it doing something in regards to what I want to hit. Like I still want to hit the same things, which is people who like anime, people who like cars, people specifically JDM cars, because that's what I fuck with. People who like gaming, gardening, and sneakers. Like those are the 5 things, and then like those can be broken down into like little subcategories, like which animes I like Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, Hell's Paradise right now. I'm about to watch Solo Leveling pretty soon. I just watched Jujutsu Kaisen for the first time finally. Great anime. But I came on late to that shit, very late. So I gotta get used to seeing this little dot here for my video. What else? We'll have the podcast also on that channel. And when I mean this, I just talk about like my TikTok, which I still do horrible in, but I still post. Something's gonna go one day. In LinkedIn now. What's the other one? Threads app, which Threads app has been the best in terms of like engagement, getting followers, like organic reach. That's been the best one right now. What else? Who else? LinkedIn. You got your YouTube. I'm posting a lot of stuff on like the posts. I'm also loading up long form videos on YouTube, and then going into the video, remixing it. I think that's what they call it, remix or edit. and then you edit it into a short, so that the short leads you to the video, which I think is pretty cool. That's how I've been. My shorts have been doing a lot better in terms of views, but I mean they're shorts. Like that's kind of like how it works. So I'm curious to see how much better it will go once I focus on it. Right now, I've been thinking about, like this morning I was driving to work and listening on a video on YouTube on how to use ChatGPT for social media marketing. So I want to start using that. Just start using everything I have at my disposal to just be at the level I can be, like at the highest level I can be with the stuff that's readily available to me. So I feel like I'm missing another platform. I said IG, YouTube, LinkedIn, Threads, Facebook, TikTok. Yeah, I think that's everything. So it's been, I just like right now I'm creating habits and schedules so that I can always post, always do something. Um, like I said, Threads app has been the best for me. If you guys are interested in really getting to know me, follow me on Threads app. It's like the new Twitter apparently, which I was never on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want to call it. I was never on that platform. I think I got on it once, and like I don't know, just something about it. Like it was just too much going on. It felt like a crowded party, and I don't like being in crowded parties, so I wasn't feeling that. But Threads app is perfect. Like there's a lot of people that mention this is like the best app for. It's like allowing introverts to kind of be out and about. So yeah, the channel's gonna have. It's gonna have anime based stuff, either reviews. I want to see about doing reviews again, just for like, especially like right now for solo leveling. If I could do reviews for the episodes I'm watching, that'd be pretty dope to see. And just start getting content like that, just to start building the tribe up with anime fans and weebos. I don't know why that term is funny to me. I like it, weebos. What else? And just updates on the clothing brand, stuff like that. The podcast. So that's what the apparel channel is gonna have. Uh, Anime sketches, which I feel they'll go hand in hand. Like sketch, because I'm gonna be drawing a bunch of anime based stuff, or like my style kind of tends towards that a little bit, and I gain a lot of inspiration from animes and stuff like that. So those will go hand in hand. Then I have, like I said, cars, JDM cars. Those are my main ones that I fuck with. I used to have an S13. Used to have a Skyline. I finally found old pictures of my Skyline that I had posted on Facebook when I had put it up for sale. So I've been posting pictures of that on Threads, just kind of having to be like a daily motivation. I'm going back heavier. All right, let me get ahead of myself. So that's what's going to be all for the apparel channel. I feel like I'm missing something. Anime card, apparel. No. Once I start skateboarding, I might post some stuff on there about that as well. At that point, that'll just be like daily vlog stuff, like what I'm doing. Like, because a lot of the gear that I create, I want that to be towards skaters too. Like just anybody. Like if you're just at home chilling, like I'm going to be having athletic shirts, light heavyweight, and heavyweight shirts. So the athletic shit, that you can go to the gym. You could be at home cleaning. You could be at home gaming, chilling. I live in Atlanta, yo. It's like 90 degrees. Like right now, it's supposed to be like 96 today. It's supposed to be the high. I don't want to wear a heavyweight streetwear shirt in 90-degree weather. That's insane. Like I want to be able to rock my brand no matter the temperature. And I stay active. I do go to the gym. I'm a gardener. I do my own stuff. So I like to be able to wear wear my brand. So on a side note, I finally successfully made my screen. That's all that's going to be for the GiNkO apparel channel, by the way. So we could put a period and an exclamation point on that. That's done. That's what will be coming from the apparel channel and the podcast, if I hadn't mentioned that part already. What else was I talking about right now? Screen. So I've been having issues making the screen for my logo, and I finally figured out what it is. The emotion, the emotion only has a window of when it can work properly, and I had passed that window by the time I got brave enough to make my logo. so it wasn't working. So what I ended up doing is buying just the powder. Usually when you buy emulsion, it comes with a little bottle of diazo sensitizer. It's like a powder you put with like distilled water, give it a good shake, add it to the emulsion, shake it up, and it's supposed to help with the emulsion process. So I bought a bottle that was supposed to be for a gallon when mine was like a quart. So I bought the gallon just in case I needed to do something like this in the future, because knowing me, I will procrastinate again something and I will need this again. So what I did is I weighed it all out. It ended up being like 8 grams worth of the powder. I divided that by 4, so it left me with 2 grams. So I had a shot glass. I measured out 2 grams of the powder. I had a little bottle that was like pretty much 2 fluid ounces, because that's the bottle that it comes in. Added the distilled water, gave it a good shake, added it to the emulsion, gave it a good mix. I've been keeping the emulsion in the fridge since I read up on what could potentially be my issue. If this didn't solve my issue, I was legit just gonna reach out to like a third party, have them make the screen for me, and then I'll start making the screens myself. But now that I got it done, it kind of got my brain started of like maybe I should start designing a couple designs. Because even right now, like the design I'm gonna push more than anything is the logo. Like I need the logo to stand out and be something and mean something and have recognition with GiNkO just being the logo by itself. Once that's once that's done, once that logo starts being recognized, then I can start branching out and doing other stuff. But I need that one to have significance first. I need that one to have meaning, because that's what's going to represent the brand. And then from there, I could branch out with like a bunch of my creative stuff. So that's where I'm at right now with that. But like I said, because the emotion, I kind of want to make the best of it and have it. I do have ideas of stuff I want to do, so I might just end up creating a bunch of images and like designs that I will do for shirts in the future. Have them made right now, have them all ready, make the screens for them and everything like that, and just kind of have them be at the ready. And then once the logo starts doing good, like selling shirts with the logo starts doing good, then I'll go ahead and implement. Um, I have a phone call. 1 second. All right, sorry. This is continuing. I know I got cut off a little bit weird. I'm gonna try to continue from where I was speaking last. I just had to re-look through my video. Sorry, like I said, I am at work, so I had to get out and do my work duties while I'm recording this. So I had to take a phone call mid-drive, and during that phone call, I just decided to cut it off and just focus on what I have to do. But going forward, like I was saying, I had to look back to kind of remember the designs. I want to have the designs ready so that when people start asking for them and I am ready for it and confident, like it's already done, I can just get into it and start making it. So that's gonna be what I'm looking forward to on that. Um, the GiNkO Kicks page. Now the sneaker channel, as you know, that one is already sneakers. Like I have started to consistently make videos on YouTube of doing sneaker, what I call overviews. I don't call them reviews specifically because I feel like reviews go a little bit more in depth. Or honestly, it could be a review. I just call them overviews because I'm just doing a quick look on the shoe, a quick little B-roll on all the stuff that should be noticed and mentioned and stuff like that. Like today, uh, I'm gonna do the video on the Ama Manir Jordan 3s. I got them yesterday, so I'm gonna take the B-roll, do the video, and hopefully load it all up tonight. Like do it all today and just kind of power through. Uh, so then that'll be this week's video. Normally I drop on Friday or Saturday, but this will be the video for that. I want to start dropping them Friday morning. Like be ready Friday morning, so when you guys get up on Friday, you guys can see it. It could be something you guys look forward to seeing later in the day. Maybe I could sneak off on work and just have it playing in the background. I don't know. That'd be pretty cool. I feel like that's like the cool kid version of like being a YouTube content creator. Is if you're watching shit during work hours when you're not supposed to, but the content's so good, people want to watch it. You know what I mean? So the sneaker channel is gonna be that. It's gonna focus primarily on the sneakers that I wear, the sneakers that I'm purchasing, reviews on them, I have a bunch of SB Dunks that I'm doing reviews on right now. I have the Jumpman Jacks that I'm gonna do, the Alma Manier 3s that I mentioned. I got like a Jordan 1 Palomino. I got the Jordan 4 Olive that dropped. So I got quite a bit of stuff I can do content on. Sorry, this freaking light escaped me. So yeah, I'm also gonna be snacking mid-video because this is my time to eat and snack. I have to check this light that I'm kind of under right now. I had to break late, but the sneaker channel, yeah, going back. Okay, sneaker reviews, outfit review posts, mostly like on the YouTube. It's gonna be a lot of posts of the sneakers kicks of the day. Also gonna be pictures of or videos of actual reviews, and then the video long form, and then I'll break that video into short form shorts for YouTube, and then that'll be that. And then I kind of give little updates on that, but it probably won't be as much. I'm just updating a lot right now because I'm starting stuff. One thing I did start doing, I did it on 2 videos, and I want to continue doing it, is if I do fuck up while I do record, to make bloopers. I do want to make bloopers. Like I made 2 of them and they were pretty good. One of them was with Charlie, my dog. But yeah, I just think about it, like I remember watching movies like Jackie Chan movies or any kind of movies back in the day. And if they had bloopers, even TV shows, anything that's bloopers, like it's hard to not enjoy bloopers. Just something about it. Like it kind of just creates the vibe of being funny already and just having a good time. Because you're going to see people fuck up. And like people try to be perfectionists all the time. And I'm definitely not that. Like, quick side story. I remember one time I went to my sister's house to record a podcast for her. Like, she wanted me to be the guest. And we just did it in the living room. Whoever showed up, showed up. If my nephew just was walking by being loud, like, fuck it, yo, like, it's just real. Like, stop trying to make it so perfect and try to make it so, like, it's supposed to be like this and like that. Like, no, yeah, we good. Just make it. We good. We rolling. So that's how I feel about it. So the sneaker channel is also, I'm going to convert that into my gaming channel as well. I apologize if the eating is disturbing to you guys. I'm hungry. But the channel is also going to show gaming stuff. I recently updated my my laptop with some more RAM. So hopefully I can play an emulator as well as go live on YouTube at the same time. Right now what I've been doing is kind of going through my computer and kind of cleaning it up. Because it was still running slow when I uninstalled it. Today when I was running it, was running a little bit quicker. But I was still leaving it for stuff to do. Like I still need to do its updates and stuff like that. So I'm letting that do its thing. But hopefully I should be able to run smooth, and if I can, that's something I want to do like every day when I get off work. Maybe not every day. Because sometimes I got a buddy of mine that comes over, but if the opportunity presents itself, I could just jump on and game real quick. Go through a quick round of Marvel's Capcom or Street Fighter. Because of the 2 games I'm going to be primarily playing. I might randomly just get the nerve to pick up another game. See, if I can, I'm going to try to make some content with my significant other to play certain games. There's 2 game series that I want her to play. One of them is the Sonic games that came out for Dreamcast, because I played them and they were fun as hell. Especially the second one, where you start playing with Shadow and like the whole dark side. That's dope. And what was the other one? We ran through Kingdom Hearts. God of War. God of War was the other one I wanted to present to her. I feel like all girls love God of War. There's something about that game that just draws them. It's easy to play. Got good puzzles. Like it's enjoyable. So I'm gonna have that be the gaming channel. On the apparel channel, also, if I didn't mention it, I want to see if I can do reactions. I think I did because I mentioned Solo Leveling. I want to try to do anime reactions there as well. But then to have on the sneaker channel to be sneakers/gaming. So That's what's going to occupy that page. And then I have a gardening page, GiNkO Gardens with a Z. And on that one, because I'm a gardener, I love to garden. I have fruit trees planted in my house. I've been working on like building the soil at my property the last couple of years because I have like Georgia clay. So I've been working on building the property up so that I can plant my own food, so I can be self-sustainable, so I can save money on buying food. Especially right now with inflation, man, fuck that. I'd rather grow my own food. I also want to build enough, like I could feed myself off the backyard, and then the front yard I want to make it to where my neighbors can feed off my front yard. And if they want to donate or something like that, I can leave like a little Zelle QR code or a Cash App QR code. But like I'm not asking for it. But if there's some people that don't like to take without giving. So if you felt the need to give it, you more as well can. It's gonna get put towards back towards the garden anyways. Whether it's different seeds, different varieties, different fruits, different vegetables, different equipment. It's whatever the case may be. But I want to do that and hopefully start a movement of like just the one person who's the gardener in like the neighborhood is kind of like, you know what, I like this, and they start to build their gardens to feed their neighbors, and then like it just becomes an itch. Like the other neighbor kind of wants to do the same thing or starts getting curious, wants to do their own stuff. Now they can grow something that you're not growing. You can barter, you can exchange, and it just creates a community. And you're eating better. You're eating better. If your kids are around it as well, you can teach them, you can show them to develop the skill of growing your own food. Like I feel like that's a lost skill that people just don't have. And so people are willing to try it, and some people are afraid to kind of get into it. But if not for nothing, it should start being a discussion amongst people. Like what fruit tree did you plant should be in the same sentence as what sneakers did you buy? What store did you go to? What car do you have? What house do you have? What fruit tree did you plant? I gotta up my skill in propagation with that. Because once I get really good at it and I make an abundance of it, sell some fruit trees, I'm gonna donate some fruit trees. The whole night, I would like to go to like a homeless shelter, give some to them, give them like a purpose, like they can focus on like working on the tree, caring for the tree, just giving them like, I don't know, a reason. So that's what's gonna happen in the garden channel. Also, I'm getting into mycology, which is the study of, the study and practice, I guess, of growing mushrooms. So that's something that's also going to be going in the channel. That's something that I want to try to create a video of it pretty soon. But I have a tent that I want to grow the mushrooms in. I just need to clean it up, take the stuff that I have in there out, and just leave it strictly for the mushrooms. Because of the humidity that I have here in Georgia, I feel like I could take advantage of that and grow some pretty good mushrooms. Medicinal, gourmet, maybe even some fun ones, who knows. But I just want to get in the practice of doing that. It can definitely open up doors and avenues for other things. So yeah, that covers everything. My animes and the apparel, my cars. I think that's what I was going back to. The cars, like I like cars. I used to have a R32. I used to have an S13. So cars are definitely relevant in my life. I've always liked cars since I was in California. JDM cars, like your Hondas, your Nissans, your Toyotas. I'm a Nissan kid specifically, but I'm not opposed to getting any other JDM car. I just trust JDM cars more. But anything that has to do with that, that's also going to be in the apparel channel. So when I eventually get a car and start fixing it up, that's where you guys can see the build. When I get whatchamacallit, not a phone call. When I go to events and shows and stuff like that, like I like to take pictures of cars too. If people go, like I would like to host events. Like that's something I would like to do eventually is host like GiNkO events and just like meetups, like at a Kroger or something like that. I mean, just people bring up, specifically make it like kicks and sneakers. Like, come out with your best fit, and then you can bring your whip too. We could just find other like-minded individuals, and you can network, things like that. You just have an opportunity for a lot when you start to interact with other people, specifically people you don't know. Because if you did know them, you'd be doing stuff with them already. So you need to branch out of your comfort zone and talk to people that you need for your business to grow. Like, if you don't know a manufacturer, start talking to somebody who's a fucking manufacturer. If you can do your own graphic designs, find somebody who can draw for you. Like, start being proactive and finding the things you need. I like doing stuff a lot by myself, so a lot of that always hangs on me in my head, like what I got to do for that shit. So, yeah, just a little food for thought on that. What else? Aside from that, I think that's pretty much what I can all talk about right now. I'm going to try to go live today on the gaming side and do that. Aside from that, I already did something productive today. I made this podcast. I talked to you lovely people. I hope you guys have a great, amazing day wherever you guys are. If you guys like content like this, please consider a follow. If there was something here that caught your ears that you liked, maybe give me a like if you're willing to press that button. But going forward, I'm going to try to have this be a regular thing. I'm going to try to always look for things to look better, look into things that is relevant to discuss, which I feel like it's probably going to be anime related more so, and then like just clothing updates, what I'm doing. And then maybe sneaker related. Actually, I got some stuff. I just got to do stuff. Making the podcast is probably going to hold me accountable so that I can make more podcast episodes regularly. And in order to do that, I need to be doing productive things so that I can not be talking about the same thing all the time. Because I feel like the last couple of episodes, I've been talking about that same thing. Even this one is kind of like a reiteration of stuff I kind of already said, but this is kind of me getting back into the flow of everything that I want to do right now. So, if you guys are interested in the journey, please follow. Like I said, I am on Threads app. If you guys want to see me and get to know me personally on a regular, that's probably where I'll be more so than anything. So feel free to give me a mention. Just send me a message from there, or IG. I don't know. I don't even think you send a message. I think all you can do is mention them. So yeah, I look forward to y'all, tribe. I look forward to building this. I look forward to looking back on this and remembering how weird this was, and maybe lame, or just kind of like, wow, this is so dated, or just this is the grind for real. This is the 0 episodes. So much love to you guys. Thank you. Be well. Be GiNkO. Be generous. Be inspiration. Be a ninja. Be knowledgeable. Be optimistic. GiNKO. Be GiNkO. Much love to you, tribe. Be well. Peace.